Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Jane Lauterback. I'm with The Purpose Works. At The Purpose Works, we believe that purpose leads to better and cultivation is the process. So this month, this is our second one in a series. We're going to be cultivating on the how to cultivate in a better way so that we can always get to better. Because purpose connects us to what matters, to ourselves, to our teams and our organizations. In our challenging work environments, cultivating a consistent purpose practice is the foundation to getting control, accelerating growth, and it's a way that we can make a real impact in the world, whether that's one person at a time or something super big. So our series is going to tap into these areas, those places where we get stuck, and explore the constructive action that kind of we've done ourselves and also with our clients, and share with you what we've honed down so that you too can accelerate being better at work and life. Today's conversation is around cultivating confidence. Working from home certainly gives us many more creature comforts. We get to roll from bed to the office in less than half the time. We can dress up from waist up. We can run an errand in the middle of the day and nobody needs to know. On the other hand, it's causing a one-dimensional view of the world. We live in a box, we work in a box, and what happens is we're losing our ability to gauge how we're actually doing. We have little body language to really kind of gauge the kind of reaction and how people are feeling. And so we don't really have that in the moment sort of natural feedback, that visual knowledge of how we're being perceived. And so we get into the sort of social isolation. It's that after the meeting kind of walk down the hall or having a quick conversation or just being able to sort of see out and see what everybody is doing. And so what it does is it creates even that much more self-doubt. It's interesting, in a recent Harvard study, it showed that over 56% of people claim that loneliness tends to impact their productivity. And when it impacts our productivity, it also impacts our mental and physical stressors, and therefore furthers our social disconnection. The issue of cultivating confidence is not just an entry-level or mid-level talent. It's actually an issue that impacts everybody. Some may call it imposter syndrome, but for most it's really just simply a fear of rejection. It's so overwhelming and so pervasive, it really is a negative reaction to being able to work from home. We are certainly in a leadership crisis of confidence. And many times what happens when we get into that sort of cycle and that momentum, it puts roadblocks in everything that we want to do, particularly at a time when we actually need to be, again, leaders at all levels, but to be able to remove those roadblocks, because we need to have a clear, informed perspective of what we're dealing with. And we want to be able to guide us all out of any kind of ambiguity that we're dealing with. We need to trust in our ability to lead, and we want to lead with confidence, as well as clarity, positivity, and we want to be able to continue to be agile in the way that we need to approach whatever's going to come our way. So how do we focus and how do we turn our trust back into ourselves and gain the confidence that we need? The first one is just break the silence. Recognize the triggers, call them out to yourself, fess up, and also know that it's okay and it's the first step to letting go. This way we can separate fact from fiction and know too that there's nothing wrong with you. It's just the way we're all wired in our brains. It's the negativity bias, and our brains like regiment. So they like going back to the same old thing, creating a problem, creating a problem, creating a problem. And we can break that habit. Also know that when other people display any kind of bad behavior or poor management, it's most of the time it has nothing to do with you. It's their own triggers that are going on. And many times too, we expect our leaders to know everything, and we expect our leaders to be able to lead. But here's a little secret. Not everybody knows everything, and many times none of us know. We just need to rally together to support each other, and so that we can help each other lead out. So if your leader isn't doing it, show up with grace and wisdom, ask good questions, think about how you want to reframe the problem Because you know what? Leadership comes at every single level. And if we know what the goal is, if we know what our intention is, it's going to help us get there even faster and know that when we do get there, that we actually arrived. So 2 more things. 1, slow it down. I know it's an incredible pace. Someone told me the other day that they've got to respond to email within 3 minutes. That's crazy. So slow it down, think, get some of that informed perspective and ability to be clearly responsive. And the last one is the most important one, and double down on your relationships. Make sure that you care and support the people around you, not just the people that you work with, but everybody else around you. Those people that you love, just love them a little bit more. Give them that extra hug. So in closing, just ask yourself, what are the daily reminders that are going to keep you in control, that are going to continue to give you the confidence that you can do pretty much anything? If you found this video of value, please share it with others, and we always welcome your comments. Thank you.